Hey everyone, Antonio here from hobbyparts.com, and today we're continuing the how to build the EXI 450 Pro. In today's video, what I got for you guys is we're going to be installing the motor as well as the ESC. I'm going to be giving you guys a little tip on how to get the pinning gear on the motor and as well the main gear, how to get the right spacing for that using some simple receipt paper that we all have at home laying around. So with that said, let me show you guys the motor we're using. The motor is oh, the instruction manual fell. The motor we have is an EXI RC Alpha Series 400 3500 kV right here. Very nice motor. I would say it is a sport as well, minimal 3D. If you're a hard 3D guy, I wouldn't recommend this motor. In the videos that I've made with this helicopter, you guys may have seen, that's pretty much pushing it, so that's about where you're gonna get out of this motor. But like I said, for you sport guys and minimal 3D, it's a beautiful motor, works well, doesn't get hot, just very, very well overall. And as well, for ESC, I've already installed it in the mount you guys see here, just to save a little bit of time for you guys. It's an EXI RC 40C speed control, so it's more than enough for this helicopter. Probably won't even be sucking up more than 30 Cs, or 30 amps, sorry. So with all this said, let me get this motor, get the screws for it, and Loctite the screws, and show you guys a little tip on how to get the right spacing from the pinning gear to the main gear. All right, everyone. We got the motor here for you guys. Got that out of the box, as well as the pinning gear is in there. It's 13 tooth, I believe. Yeah, 13 tooth, as well as the set screw. Both the pinning gear and the set screw are included in a little bag you guys see here. They give you female bullet plugs as well as motor screws to hold the motor down. I don't use those. I don't recommend using them. I use the ones that are included in the kit. They're button head, which it's a lot more body on the top, and they screw in a lot better to the mount. So slide the motor in from the bottom. Slide the bullet plugs first in the motor. There we go. Now we get our screws, our 2mm hex, apply Loctite on it. Have it hang there. Soon we'll bring the motor up to the screws. I like to do it like that. It makes it easier for me. If you guys find an easier way, go ahead and do your own way, but like I said, I use this way. All right, you guys are going to notice on the motor it does have 4 mounting holes, and you guys are going to see there's 2 bigger ones and 2 smaller ones, the diameter wise. The hole we want is a smaller one. So now that we got the Loctite, locate the smaller diameter of hole, screws right in. Small opposite side. There we go. Yeah, see, that's personally I like to bring the motor up to the screws, just much easier. Don't tighten them too much, because remember, we do want to adjust it. There it is. As well, now get your pinning gear and your set screw, and I already went ahead and applied Loctite, and this uses a 1.5 hex, so we'll locate that. All right, you guys are going to notice there is a flat spot on the shaft for the set screw, so let's get it in. There it is. Oh, come on. All right, there we go. Tighten it up. Don't over tighten it, because we don't want to strip it. All right, so like I told you guys, either receipt paper works great or just some thin paper. What I went ahead and used was paper included. It's actually from the manual of the motor. So I went ahead and tore a little piece off the corner. So let's feed it in. On the side, feed it in. We'll push in the motor so it starts biting. There it is. All right, that should have grabbed enough. So now applying pressure to the motor. Let's tighten them down. Remember, don't over tighten, just tighten down enough where it won't come loose. Good. Good. All right, to check the spacing, just with one finger hold the pinion gear on, and your other two fingers move the main gear. You guys can see there, that's all the spacing we need. In my opinion, that would be great right there. That's exactly how I would set up my machine. So that's always what I look for, but you guys can see very little spacing is all we need. So now with that done and set, let's as well now install the ESC, and let me show you guys quickly how to do that. All right guys, we're here at the final step for today's video, and what that was getting the ESC and putting double-sided tape right here. You can find anywhere your local hobby shop. I use the double-sided tape found at Home Depot. It's the one with the red backing, I believe, and it's actually great tape there. So now that that's installed, let's go ahead, get the wiring in. All right, pull that through. All right, let's push that down. There we go. All right, there we go. You guys may notice some double-sided tape, the same one I used to hold the speed control down. I used there. Reason I used it is when you fold these wire ups, I don't want the carbon fiber cutting it. You can either sand it off, or like I did, put some double-sided tape. I just always like using double-sided tape, just a lot better. All right, now that we've got the ESC in there, let's install the bullet plugs. 1, 2. Right, there we go. If you guys notice, when you guys power up the motor, it either starts working the opposite way. All you have to do is just choose 2 plugs, switch the connection, and they'll take care of it. As well, I'm gonna mention it in the next future videos when I do the hook up the battery and hook up receiver, everything. I'll re-mention that again. But all we do now is, you guys see, locate your 8 screws to hold the battery plate down, as well get your 2mm hex driver. I've installed one already. I'll do one more for you guys. And there it is. I'll let you guys do the rest, just to save time in the video. I don't want to show you guys a boring video on how to install 8 screws into the plastic battery tray. As well, you do not need any Loctite because it is going into plastic. If you guys want to put Loctite, go ahead. It's not going to do anything though. But yeah, those do not require any Loctite. So that's it for today's video on showing you guys how to install the motor, set the spacing for the gear, and as well installing the ESC and hooking it up to the motor. So be sure to leave us a comment below about what you guys think about today's video. As well, stay tuned for the future videos coming up and continuing the series of videos of how to build this EXI Pro. So thanks for watching, guys. Till next time.